Hey Rock Monkeys, I'm Jack. I'm helping Ben with the pull-up section of the PDF that you would have seen. So the first thing to say is make sure you get your parents to help you. If you're lucky enough to have a pull-up bar or something that you can use, just make sure it's really solid. And just think about like what would happen if you did fall off. You know, make sure that your landing area is safe enough. And then of course, before you start, you have to warm up. So I'm going to do that now. So we're warmed up now, so I'm going to go through the basic good form for a normal pull-up. So firstly, your hands, they're going to be pointing away from you, palms away from you, and about shoulder width apart. When you come down, you want to have your shoulders engaged slightly, so your arms aren't right up against your ears like this, but you're just pulled down very slightly. You're going to engage your core, so you're going to pull in with your bum and your belly, and make sure you're nice and tight. And then when you pull up, you're trying to go with your chin over the bar and keep your neck, keep facing forward like this. So you're not going to be like craning your neck or kicking with your feet. You're just going to be nice and still, tight core, up to the top, and then lower down in control. So don't just drop onto your arms, that would be bad. So you're going to aim to do 4 sets of 5 reps. So if I was to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that would be 1 set, and I would take 2 minutes rest, and then try and do another 5, and you're trying to do 4 sets. So if you can't do 5, that's fine. Maybe try and do 3, or do 3 sets of 5, or try and do 4 sets of 3, like that's totally fine. You can mix it up until you can get to that 4 sets of 5. But if it's really too hard for you, drop down to one of the lower levels, and I'm going to go through the levels now, all the different levels that you can do. It's super easy up to what I was just doing, and then even harder than that as well. Okay? Okay, so we're going to start with level 1, which is assisted pull-ups. So you can get assistance to do a pull-up in a few different ways. You can use a chair, use a band, or even you could use a person in front of you to help you with your feet, or could lift you up. Anything just to make it so that you can practice the movement before you're capable of, you're strong enough to do it on your own. So a really simple way is if I put the chair there, just in front, and my foot on the chair, everything else stays the same, but I still engage everything and go up and down just with a bit of assistance. That's a really good way to learn how to do the movement. Seagulls. So you could get your friend to put their hand there to help push you up with your foot. Maybe that would be better, but if you haven't got a friend, then a chair is fine. Something that can be really good is to use a stretchy band. So I've got a really strong one here, and if I put that into the middle, put my feet into that, then that provides a bit of extra assistance as I go up. But clearly you have to be careful because you won't want to trip over it, that would be really bad. So there's, get rid of that. There's lots of different ways that you can get some assistance, but those are some really simple ones. And once you can do those comfortably, you could move on to the next one. So the next one, if you have rings, is really, really useful. If you don't have rings, you can just go to level 3 if you must. But if you do have rings, so like this, then what you can do is you can do like an Australian pull-up or a row is what it's called. So if I go into a sort of upside down press up position and pull up to the bar here and down, I can change my hand position if I want, I can play around with that, or I can move my feet, and the less horizontal I am, the less I'm lying on the floor, the more of an angle, the easier it should be. And if I were to put my feet up on something, then that would get much harder again. So if I put the chair there, so that I'm more than lying down, as it were, then that gets even harder. Oh. So that's level 2. Level 3 is to only do the negative part of the pull-up. So if I've got to the top by jumping off, by pushing off a chair, or if someone has lifted me up there, or I've jumped, then once I'm there, I just slowly, slow as I can, lower all the way down. Then use some assistance to jump back up again, and then slowly lower all the way down. That's a really good trick for getting stronger in something that you can't yet do. If you can do it the opposite, that really often it's easier to do, but it makes you strong enough later to be able to do it the right way around, as it were. Okay, level 4 is just a normal pull-up. I'm getting tired now. So level 4, as we spoke about before, palms forward, shoulders engaged, keep your neck forward, tighten up your core all the way up and down. When you come down, don't go all the way to completely relaxed. Still stay slightly engaged before you go back up for your second one. 2, 3, and so on. Cool. If you can do 4 sets of 5 of them, I'd be impressed. And then if you can do that, I'll show you some other variations that you can play around with if you want to. So the first one is a chin up. So chin up is where, rather than your hands facing that way, they face towards you. It changes which bit of your arm you're using. So if I face them towards me and do some of them, that's good. That's a fun one. You can try to hold the bar really wide or really thin. I really like wide ones. So you hold the bar rather than shoulder width a bit further, and that's a lot harder. It uses much more of your lats. It's a good thing to do for sure if you're strong enough. You can do a close grip too. You can mix those two, so you can mix your hand grips up if you wish. So one palm back, one palm forward. Remembering to train both arms equally. What else? Oh, you can do side to sides. So I can try and go up with my chin. Basically, I normally like kiss my right hand and then my left. So if I go up to here and down, and then up to my other hand, or they hide. That's side to sides. Oh yeah, typewriters. These are getting hard now. So typewriters are where you go up to the top, and then you go back across, back to the middle, and then down. So oh, that's really hard. Okay, okay, so just 2 more. This one's really good. It's a normal pull-up, but just as fast as you possibly can. And if you can, and it's safe to do so, you can try and do a little clap at the top before coming back down. So I'll try. That's hard. Make sure you've got something safe to land on, or you've got someone behind you to catch you. Just be really careful with that one. And the last one, this is a properly difficult challenge. And this is to do a pull-up with your feet out straight. I really struggle with this. So that means that you go into this position. That's very hard. Okay, as we said before, I hope you have fun with this, and just make sure that you've got someone to help you get set up. Make sure that it's a safe place to do, and and just start from easier levels, really master them, and then move on to the next one. And then master that, and move on to the next one, and so on and so on. Everyone can do pull-ups, you just need to put in the time on your level, so that you get stronger. So just final thing is that if you've done a day, like I'm going to do my pull-ups today, and then for sure I'm going to a rest day tomorrow, because you get stronger as you sleep at night, and you get stronger the next day. Your body converts all the food you're going to eat, converts that into bigger, better, stronger muscles. So it's really important that you don't just do this every day. You'll like do a day, and then you'll take some rest, and then you'll do another day. And if you do this even 3 times a week, as long as you're taking good rest days in between, you're going to get so much better at pull-ups, so much quicker, really quick. And when this is all over, we see you back in Red Point, you'll be burning us off, smashing out the pull-ups. Okay, thanks very much guys, see you.